trick. So Giants up 13-6, and Daniel Jones saying, no, Eve, let's make it 20-6. Dante Pettis into the end zone before dropping the ball. How would the Cowboys respond? Well, fourth quarter, we pick it up. They're down 23-19. $1:20 left. Andy Dalton, nowhere to go, and throws it up in the air, and it is picked off by Xavier McKinney. Crucial interception there by Dalton. So the Giants just need a first down to end it, right? So Wayne Gallman, 2nd and 5. There's your first down, but there's your fumble. And the Cowboys, they think they've got it. Would be a huge turn of momentum. Gallman just simply loses control. Kind of knocked it out of his own hand, if anything else. But watch this. Fortunate enough for him, the ball just kind of sat under his butt. And he would come out of that scrum with the ball. Giants hang on to win it, 23-19. Now they just need Washington to lose, and the Giants would be going to the playoffs. Here's Donna Rossini with Sterling Shepard.
You guys did everything you possibly could do to control perhaps a playoff berth. What was it like for you guys in that post-game locker room?
It was definitely lit. I mean, we got the speaker going. Guys were hyped up about it. So it's been a minute since we got the Cowboys. It's my rookie season, actually, the last time that we beat them. So we were really excited and glad we came out with a W.
My words to the team at the end of the day was just pretty much how proud I was that they kept playing, okay? You know, what they've been able to do, sticking together as a team, the progress we've made. And then ultimately, whatever happens tonight, let's just be ready to go, come into work tomorrow and do whatever we have to do. You know, make the right decisions tonight. Make sure we're prepared that if something goes our way, that we're ready to go ahead and play next week. But we'll let tonight take care of itself.
It's disappointing that we didn't come out of here today with a win. You know, there's some struggles during the course of the game, but you know, our guys fought all the way down to the end. I'm disappointed for him. I think, like all of us to a man, we felt confident coming in here that we'd be able to come out of here today with a victory.
All right, so again, it's pretty simple as it stands right now in the NFC East. If Washington beats Philly, they win their first division title since 2015. But if they lose, the Giants get it, plus the home playoff game that goes with that division crown. By the way, last time New York won this division was 2011, and they won the Super Bowl that year. All right, Tim, Rob, bring you guys back in. Look, we've made a lot of jokes about this division all season long, and rightfully so, because they've been all bad. So it's not a surprise that it would come down to one final game here. But what did you make of what the Giants and Cowboys did in respect that they knew if they won, they still had a chance to get in? Tim, I'll start with you.
Well, listen, I think that you have to credit them. You heard both coaches talk about it. And look, there's something to that. There's the uncertainty of the things that are going to happen in games after your game. And so you want to see good effort from your football team. And I think Joe Judge's assessment of, you know, how he was proud of the way his guys fought. And you could even hear it in Sterling Shepard's voice is he was kind of just talking about, what his team did and the fact that they're still alive. This is what you hope for. You know, we can joke all we want about, teams being sub 500 and going to the postseason. But when you're on one of those teams, you still think you have a chance. You still think you have a shot. And that's probably all that matters. And so, look, I would not have expected any less of an effort from either side.
Yeah, look, also, I haven't played for Joe Judge as my head coach, but I can guarantee you that I can tell you exactly what he said in the meetings all week. And that's control what you can control. Let's not worry about anything outside this building. And let's focus on this week. Let's get the job done. And then whatever happens, happens. But let's be ready to go. Let's not have any excuses here. Let's not say, oh, well, we really can't control our own destiny. Just focus on your job. Focus on what you can do to help your team win. They come out with the win. And look, everyone jokes. Yeah, there's nobody out of the East that's going to do anything. But listen, at the end of the day, these are all great athletes. And when you get into the tournament and it's the playoffs, your record goes out the door. It doesn't matter what your record was. I lost to the Giants, and they were a 9-7 football team. Nobody thought they were going to get to the Super Bowl and win it, and they did. So I think that anyone that wins and gets into the playoffs, then, hey, no one has any wins. Let's go from there and see what happens.
So, again, if Washington beats the Eagles tonight, they will win that division. They will be the 4 seed and host Tampa Bay in the first round. If not, it's the Giants who will be going to the playoffs. All right, so that's the NFC picture. Let's go the Raiders and the Broncos? Nobody. Maybe my wife. What's happening? Michael Lee still with you here on Sports Center. One of the crazier stories that we've had over the last couple of weeks is like all the teams in the NFC East with a chance to win, seemingly not really wanting to win based on how they played. And so we had this scenario coming into Week 17 where 3 teams from that division, all with losing records, could eventually go to the playoffs as the champion. So the Cowboys came in bad, Giants came in bad, but whoever won this game would put themselves in a position if Washington were to lose later tonight against the Eagles. So Giants up 13-6 when Daniel Jones hits Dante Pettis. He gets in for the touchdown before losing the ball. It's 20-6 now, but here come the Cowboys. They're down 23-19. It's 3rd and goal, but look where they are. So Andy Dalton somehow just throws it up for grabs in the end zone, and that didn't work, man. Xavier McKinney is right there for the interception. So the Giants just need a first down to end it. Wayne Gallman, there's your first down. Oh, and there's a fumble. Dude, what happened? And who got it? So clearly a first down. Ball just comes out, but he didn't panic too much. He stayed right there and kind of squatted on it. I don't know what happened to his legs up under that pile, but he would hang on, as with the Giants, 23-19. So again, all depends on what happens tonight between Washington and Philly. But for more on this game, Don and Rossini caught up with Sterling Shepard afterwards.
You guys did everything you possibly could do to control perhaps a playoff berth. What was it like for you guys in that post-game locker room?
It was definitely lit. I mean, we got the speaker going. Guys were hyped up about it. So it's been a minute since we got the Cowboys. It's my rookie season, actually, the last time that we beat them. So we were really excited and glad we came out with a W.
My words to the team at the end of the day was just pretty much how proud I was that they kept playing, okay? You know, what they've been able to do, sticking together as a team, the progress we've made. And then ultimately, whatever happens tonight, let's just be ready to come into work tomorrow and do whatever we have to do. You know, make the right decisions tonight, make sure we're prepared that if something goes our way, that we're ready to go ahead and play next week. But we'll let tonight take care of itself.
It's disappointing that we didn't come out of here today with the win. You know, there's some struggles during the course of the game, but you know, our guys fought all the way down to the end. I'm disappointed for him. I think, like all of us to a man, we felt confident coming in here that we'd be able to come out of here today with a victory.
All right, so now this division hinges on one game. All right, so if Washington beats Philly, Washington would go to the playoffs with their first division title since 2015. But if they lose, the NFC East and a home playoff game would instead go to the Giants. They last won the division in 2011, and they also won the Super Bowl that year. But again, it all sets up what happens between Washington and Philly. You win, and you are in. How much simpler is that? Pretty simple. Sal Paolantonio, though, always giving us a little more perspective on this game, and he joins us now live from Philadelphia. All right, Sal, the real question for Washington is the health of starting quarterback Alex Smith. What can you tell us about his status right before game time?
Well, here's the latest, Michael. Alex Smith, as we reported on SportsCenter last night and Sunday NFL Countdown this morning, is going to start this football game for the Washington football team. But take a look at this behind me. Absolute slop in South Philadelphia. Raw, rainy, cold night. And this field is going to be sloppy. And they're going to watch the reconstructed right calf of Alex Smith that's kept him out of the last 2 games. Now, the backside of his calf is fine, but it's the front muscle. So everybody at home listening to me right now, I want you to move your right foot like this, up and down. Those muscles in the front of your leg are responsible for moving your foot like that. Alex Smith can't do that with his right foot. That's why he's got a brace there. That is the problem that he's had all season long with his right leg. So he's going to go out there and try to get it done. And this is a great story on a miserable ending to the NFC East season, that Alex Smith could win the division for the Washington football team on the last night of the season after almost losing his career and his life and his right leg, Michael. It's an unbelievable story for this team on the last night of the season. And how about Ron Rivera beating cancer to get his football team to this very spot?
I mean, it's kind of hard not to root for so many people involved in this matchup here Sunday evening, Sal. And what's crazy about these two respective teams, they've each had their share of drama over the last several weeks to get to this point. I know you talked to both coaches ahead of the game. What kind of vibes were they giving you in terms of how this matchup is going to play out?
Well, I talked to Ron Rivera, Michael, on the phone,